Who are you?
I'm no one. Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help. I need someone to show me my place in all this.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
A Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Billy Rude from FIFTY8 magazine. In today's video, we're going to talk about the atomic soul and the spirit spark of the heart. We are all secondhand people. We have been living being told what to do. We are the result of influences, which creates nothing new in us to discover, nothing original. We have all been searching for ages, something beyond ourselves, some meaning and purpose to our lives. What meaning is there to this experience that we call life? Is there anything beyond this life? This plane is where beings can witness their creative power in manipulating energy or matter with whatever attitude you express with your emotions. And these emotions is your individualized and personal prototype of organic technology, your body. It is infused with organs, blood, consciousness, energy, artificial intelligence, which is your ego, DNA, and your frequency-specific karma. Your body, your family, and your limitations is your karma. But these limitations were set up by you because of how powerful you really are. We create limitations to overcome them. And inside this shell, in your prototype, exists the divine spirit, the real you, which is your imagination, your consciousness. And our soul lives next to our heart and records everything that we experience. Our spirit and our double holds our body together within our energetic egg, our auric field, which transmits our reality roughly 28 inches in front of you. What we can't see is all black, a void. And most of the time we deny the presence of a soul because we cannot perceive it with our senses. But we also can't see radio waves, air, sound, or microscopic bacteria, but they are there. And all feelings of happiness is from the soul. And any feelings of distress are due to the body. When you look at this reality, all things were created from this atomic soul, the spirit spark in our heart. Everything that has been created was first imagined and felt through the heart. The spirit spark of the heart is God within. Within the soul is power, substance, and intelligence. Or in spiritual terms, wisdom, love, and truth, and is brought into form or expression through consciousness. And so the challenge of this reality is that we all are trying to attain this eternity, bliss, and knowledge inside of an imperfect instrument. That is why we have to come to the realization of our existence beyond flesh and blood. We have to become masters of the body, not servants. And we do this by controlling the senses of the body. And ones that are too attached to these sense emotions and material objects die on this plane. When you rise above these senses, you become free of dualities and anxieties of finances, safety, and connect to your double and your spirit. And we attain knowledge once our soul is healed, which is guarded by your double, which is your spirit. This power has both polarities of creation and destruction, and we are here to learn to master them. The body is doomed to its kingdom as long as the spirit is unawakened. But when the spirit is awakened and has clear emerging power, it is the kingdom of heaven brought from the spirit into the physical. And that power is of true love, which is powerful and magnificent and all-encompassing. So the human is fickle. Spirit is not. Spirit must be developed, and we develop by choosing to be it. It too needs its food. It needs us to be it and develop it. And so you can realize that this bodily enjoyment is not actual enjoyment. It is artificial. To become free is to control and deny these bodily senses and pleasures. This is called perfection. The yogis call this detachment from all sensory engagements and fixing the mind on the heart, a spiritual spark, and then transfers this energy to the top of the head. When we can fix our attention to the energy within the heart and raise our energy up to the top of the head, one then attains the perfection of yoga and can transfer themselves to any planet or place in this material world. Every cell in our body was created to live forever. When we suffer, we are living in fear, which ages the body. We have forgotten we are spiritual creatures. We cannot deny consciousness, for a body without consciousness is a dead body. Consciousness is the symptom and energy of the soul, or self, is produced in the form of consciousness. This is the power of the human spirit, to overcome all obstacles.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
We've a mission for you.
If you're really doing this, I want to help.
Good.
Good.
I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
All the way.
There is a new heaven and a new earth coming. It is the return of the Christ, the awakening, the superconsciousness. What side do you want to be on? What do you want from your life? And when we encourage these positive states of consciousness, it affects the reality, and external conditions must change. You must want this lofty, magnificent dream more than anything and be willing to be that. You must have the ability to dream beyond boundaries and limitations of common man and believe you can accomplish it. That is what it means to be spiritual, to heal your body and your heart. If we don't do this, then we have not taken our power back. This is the training. When you have received the full initiation of the spiritual discipline and you can accomplish it, this connection to divine spirit, you can manifest anything in your hands instantly. Money, bread, wine, anything. Then you are entered into heaven because there is nothing you cannot do. And once you do that, you will never go back to being a regular human again. You will never die because you have lived. Then you are finished here and you are off to a new adventure. And the adventures that lie beyond this plane are grander and more spectacular than you can ever imagine. So remember, never give up on your dreams. Never. It only takes one person to believe in yourself, and that is you.